Thank you for choosing Alpha Cremation Service to serve you and your family at this difficult time. Alpha Cremation Service provides low-cost, limited, minimum cremation or direct burial. In a few minutes, you're going to meet with a family service advisor and a licensed funeral director to complete the cremation or direct burial arrangements. In order for us to prepare the death certificate, you will be asked to provide us with personal vital statistic information about the deceased. The state of Oregon requires the immediate next of kin to sign and authorize cremation or burial prior to disposition. Your funeral director will explain more. Most families want time with their loved one before burial or cremation. Alpha can arrange a time and a place for a final goodbye. And many families want to gather with friends and family to celebrate the life of their loved one. We can refer you to a full-service funeral home experienced in setting up celebration of life, funeral, and memorial services. Full-service funeral homes provide facilities, video tributes, reception, food and drink, and a professional staff ready to design and coordinate anything and everything that will make it easy for you to have a special service to honor your loved one at a location of your choosing. Families must also make important decisions regarding permanent placement of the cremated remains. Those decisions include the selection of an urn or multiple urns, keepsake items, and decisions regarding permanent memorialization. Most families want a permanent place to remember their loved one. We believe it's important that family and friends have a place to return to that's protected and cared for. Our cemeteries include Lane Memorial Gardens, West Lawn Memorial Park, Springfield Memorial Gardens, and Mount Calvary Cemetery. For traditional burial, each cemetery has individual gardens with beautiful surrounding views and peaceful settings. For families who choose cremation, there are many placement options designed for cremated remains, especially at Whispering Waters Cremation Garden at West Lawn Memorial Park. You can choose from markers, niches, and walls, and select space in the garden next to the gazebo, near the waterfall, or under the tall firs. These are beautiful places within the Whispering Waters Cremation Garden that offer many options for memorialization, from memorial benches to simple engraved stones. And the cremation garden provides families with the option to scatter some remains and still have a permanent memorial place, guaranteeing that there is always a special place for future generations to visit and reflect. Remains not buried can be placed in keepsake urns or into jewelry or artwork glass. The Whispering Waters Garden even has a place for memorial plaques without placement of an urn or any remains. The Valley View Room in Springfield is a beautiful example for indoor placement of cremated remains. We find that most families benefit by having a permanent resting place that will stay beautiful for generations, where family can visit, grieve, and feel closer to their loved ones. Your family service advisor and funeral director can answer your questions about urns, cremation gardens, services, scattering, keepsakes, and more. Please ask questions. And remember that decisions made today will affect your family for generations.